What happens when one of the most controversial figures in American politics suddenly becomes the center of explosive new allegations? In a matter of hours, searches for one name surged across Google, Facebook, and news platforms in the United States. That name is Kyrsten Sinema. But this time, the attention is not about legislation, party politics, or a Senate vote. It is about allegations, serious enough to dominate headlines, spark online debate, and raise questions about reputation, accountability, and truth in the digital age. So what exactly is going on? What do we actually know so far? And why is this story spreading so fast? Let's break it all down, fact by fact. Kyrsten Sinema is no stranger to controversy. As a former U.S. Senator from Arizona, she built a national profile by breaking party lines, opposing key bills, and eventually leaving the Democratic Party to become an independent. Supporters described her as pragmatic and bipartisan. Critics accused her of obstruction and political opportunism. Either way, Sinema remained one of the most talked about political figures in Washington. Which is precisely why these new allegations are drawing such intense attention. According to multiple U.S. media reports, Sinema has been named in connection with a civil lawsuit involving personal allegations. The claims reportedly center around an alleged inappropriate personal relationship and the emotional and reputational harm the plaintiff says resulted from it. It is critical to clarify something immediately. These are allegations. They are not criminal charges. And there has been no court ruling establishing guilt. However, in today's media environment, allegations alone can trigger massive public reaction, and that is exactly what is happening here. As soon as the reports surfaced, social media platforms, especially Facebook, began amplifying the story. Posts using phrases like Kyrsten Sinema lawsuit, Sinema allegations explained, and Senator Kyrsten Sinema news today spread rapidly, often without full context. Some posts focused on legal language. Others leaned into speculation. And many blurred the line between confirmed information and rumor. This rapid spread explains why Sinema's name shot to the top of trending searches almost overnight. So what does the lawsuit actually involve? Based on reporting so far, the case appears to be a civil dispute. The plaintiff alleges personal and emotional harm connected to an alleged relationship. Legal experts emphasize that civil lawsuits are fundamentally different from criminal cases. A civil lawsuit does not mean someone has broken the law. It means one party claims damages and seeks legal remedy. And yet, public reaction often ignores this distinction. So far, there has been no detailed public response from Sinema directly addressing the allegations. No formal denial. No confirmation. No extended statement. In high-profile cases, silence can be strategic. But it can also fuel speculation. Without an official response, media narratives begin to shape public perception, and perception can become difficult to reverse. Major news outlets have been careful in their wording. Headlines repeatedly use phrases like alleged, reported, and according to court filings. This is standard legal journalism designed to avoid misinformation. But on social media, nuance rarely survives. Short headlines, cropped screenshots, and emotionally charged captions often travel farther than full explanations. And that is where the story takes on a life of its own. Public reaction has been sharply divided. Supporters argue that Sinema is being targeted unfairly, pointing out that allegations are not facts and that due process matters, especially in politically charged cases. Critics argue that public officials should be held to higher standards, and that transparency is essential when allegations emerge. This divide has intensified engagement, pushing the story further into Facebook feeds and trending sections. Political analysts say that even without legal consequences, controversies like this can carry lasting impact. Reputation matters in politics. Public trust matters. And once questions are raised, they rarely disappear completely. For Sinema, the long-term implications could affect her influence, public image, and any future political or media ambitions. Legal experts also caution against rushing to conclusions. They note that many civil cases are dismissed, some are settled privately, and others take months or years to resolve. During that time, public opinion often forms long before legal outcomes are decided. That gap between allegation and verdict is where misinformation thrives. Beyond Sinema herself, this story highlights a larger issue in modern politics. In the digital age, the speed of news often outpaces verification. Personal matters become public narratives. And social media platforms play a powerful role in shaping political reality. It raises difficult questions. How should allegations be reported responsibly? Where is the line between public interest and personal privacy? And how much power should viral narratives hold? For now, what remains clear is this: Kyrsten Sinema is once again at the center of national attention, not because of a Senate vote, but because of allegations that are still unfolding. The facts are still emerging. The legal process is ongoing. And speculation continues to grow. Until courts, not comments, provide clarity, this story remains unresolved. And that is why it continues to trend. As always, the most important thing is to separate verified information from rumor, and facts from speculation. This is a developing story, and we will continue to follow it closely. Details are in the comments.